So I'm co-president and chief business officer of Spotify, which really means that I cover a wide array of functions at Spotify. It includes everything from all of the international markets out there, of which we have 17 different teams. It includes our subscriptions business, it includes our ad sales business, it includes marketing, it includes all of our partnerships, payments, also our content business, both on the podcast and music side. I think what's important to understand is the co-presidency. So really means that I also have another co-president, and his name is Gustav Söderström. So my goal is to build Spotify into a great business. And Gustav's role is to build Spotify's product into a great product, right? So really the one doesn't exist without the other. You cannot have a great business if you don't have a great product, and you cannot have a great product sustaining for so many years without a great business. I think it's worth describing what we laid out about a year ago. It's called the Spotify machine. 12 years when I joined, our sole focus was just music, artists and users, in the industry of music, in the field of music. Today we feel like we have so many users around the world and so many creators on our platform that we can kind of make use of this scale in other verticals or other industries as well. And so the idea here around the Spotify machine is such that we want to continue to add verticals that make sense to the platform. I believe one thing that we do really well and that we also enjoy doing is to try to look around corners, and to be able to do that well, make good guesses, because you truly cannot know what's around the corner. But to be able to make good guesses, I believe in really staying with the times and being interested in what's happening around you. Over the years, we've really been super interested in what's going on, around the world, and specifically on the internet. We both grew up with, computers and, internet products, and we're, deeply interested in this world that's now kind of in the zeitgeist. It didn't always used to be in the zeitgeist, but now it truly is. For us, not just as individuals, but as a company, it's very important that we understand what is the zeitgeist and what is the culture, and so that we can kind of help reflect it. I think a word that really is useful is curiosity. So I believe that's the core for me, to always be using different kinds of interesting products, always to be trying new types of content, always to be understanding what developers and also creators are doing on the internet. And as soon as we see signals that we feel good for our platform, then we try to jump kind of head straight into that. And I believe that that's one way to be agile. To be able to kind of detect things and triangulate and understand the world is definitely one advantage we have as an organization, I think. I love Sweden, and in particular Stockholm, since this is where I grew up. A lineage of creativity in the arts, right? We have a lot of authors that are well known that come from Sweden. We have over time, there's been so many producers, music producers, as well as artists that have come from Sweden. And it truly is a remarkable thing, because again, we're not a very sizable country. We only have 10 million inhabitants. And for this much art to come out of here, I think it's absolutely magical. And it kind of spans beyond the fields that we have talked about. It also is the same whether we're talking about gaming or any internet products goes. And there are so many gaming experiences that come out of here. So there is this deep lineage of creativity, and as well as engineering, of course. And maybe it's the combination of these two things that make for interesting arts and products. As far as gaming goes, some of the brands. Minecraft is a Swedish product. We obviously have Candy Crush, which is also a Swedish product. And there's so many more.